Hello everyone, and rejoice! I'm not here to talk about the pendulum cycles today. Well, I mean, I will, and I am, but not right now. That's not the purpose of this particular video. This particular video is to talk about another fantastic Bandai Asia invention that was clearly thought up when somebody had too many drugs, is the Pendulum Neos. So you'll notice these are the same shell more or less as the pendulum cycle, especially the version 10 here, which you can see. I've got Digimon up the top here, same amount of buttons, the same vague shape. The only difference is the keychain is not this nice hardy one, it's this flimsy one. So I guess they ran out of these at their warehouse, but they still had the pendulum cycle shells. So what could they do? Another VPET? Nah, they wanted to do their own thing. So they produced two versions of the Pendulum Neo. Now, when I say it's not a VPET, it's because it's actually a Digivice Quest-based toy. Now, you're probably thinking, Digivices usually are shaped like a Digivice from the show or from some other property, and they tend to have a clip on the back so you can clip it onto your shorts or pants or belt or bag or anything. But I guess Bandai Asia said, hey, those kids don't actually walk around, they just shake them up and down like this. So we don't need to make it clip onto anything, just as a keychain that a child can shake up and down like this because that's how they are playing it anyway. Which is, I mean, maybe for most kids, but definitely not for me when I was a kid. I definitely liked actually walking with these Digivice Quest-based toys and not just shaking them. I feel like that ruins the point, and you get fairly bad wanker's cramp from shaking it all the time constantly, especially when some areas take like 10,000 steps to clear. So it's really kind of hard to take this out as a Digivice Quest-based toy. You have to sort of position it in a pants pocket so it shakes, because it doesn't shake from any other position at all. So you have to have it tight in a pant pocket where it can shake up and down like this. So it shakes the exact same way as the cycles, except you need to be able to walk with it, so positioning is key. And as I said, they made two versions of these. The first version had the Digimon Adventure Digimon, or at least half of them, as well as the ability for them to become Super Ultimate. So you can see I've got Zudomon, Metal Greymon, Valkyriemon, which is not connected to the Digimon you would expect. It's actually connected to Patamon as Patamon Super Ultimate. So you get Susuraphimon, and then after Seraphimon, do you get, a Godramon or any other Patamon-aligned evolution? No. You get Valkyriemon. Weird, right? So you get Zudomon, we get Gomon, Agumon, Patamon, I believe Gabumon as well. Only about half of the Digimon from Season 1. So there's no Palmon, if I recall correctly, there's no Biomon either, but at least there's Valkyriemon, and that's kind of cool. As I said, it's not a virtual pet, there's no time mechanic, it's just the Digivice. So it works exactly like all the other Digivice toys. You have a distance you need to clear from the map, and as you progress through the map and do more battles, you will achieve a high form of evolution, with Super Ultimate being the top level. So, as I said, you can view the map. There's quite a lot of areas, and you can have items, so you can use Digivolve items, recoveries, certain buffs just from the items, and you pick these up as you walk along, as with all the other Digivice toys that Bandai Asia released. So there's the game, same as the Digivice toys. You can use this to decrease the amount of steps you have to walk. Medical, obviously you sometimes get hurt in battle. And connect, where you can connect to most C devices. So the interesting thing here is that let's go to battle, you go to verse battle, which is, I don't know why they have arrows there implying that there's more options. You can only go to verse battle, and you charge up the power there. And let's connect to, let's say, one of the cycles here. So I've got my version 7. So the interesting thing is that this registers as a Digivice with the C mechanic, so that's SEE. That battle cancelled out. And an interesting thing which is kind of cool is that when they battle, because it's a Digivice, they have the power-up animation for the Neo, where they would Digivolve or just generally power up, and the cycle just has a random animation at the start. It's just him being generally grumpy. So we'll just let them battle it out for a while. And then something interesting is that when we come to the second act of the battle, when we get to the power-up animation, sometimes it does some really weird things. So it didn't want to do it that time, which is kind of annoying, but sometimes what the animation is, I'll just give this another shot, is that the cycle, while the other Digimon is powering up, let's just try a weaker one, is that it will throw its poo. I did upload this to Twitter a little bit ago, but the quality wasn't too good because it was, you know, Twitter quality kind of ate it. So we'll just see if it wants to, maybe just wants to do the non-SEE. So SEE devices are kind of, oh here we are, a little bit weird in the way that changes. See, we're doing a poo, and we are yeeting it at the opponent. So that's a thing. So yeah, it's kind of weird in that way, the SEE devices. My main complaint is the fact that it's a Digivice, but it needs to be positioned a certain way if you actually want to use it as the quest-based system. And obviously there was also the second version, which was the Savers Digivice, meaning you had access to the Savers Digimon. You can see I've got Lalamon and I've got Agumon, and they evolve in the same sort of way, and they have the same mechanics exactly, except you are using the Digimon from Savers. And the map is different, but they are the same device. The box comes with a Cardus card, which is pretty cool, and it can be used with one of the, it's the Savers TV, I forgot what it's called, but it's one of those home arenas. It's not the Cross Arena, because that's for Cross Wars, but they released one for Savers, and these little cards could be used with this TV arena game. I've actually got the game, and maybe I'll make a video about it one day, but that's pretty nifty. But yeah, so that's more or less a little bit about what the Neos are about, and as I said, you shake it, they walk, and during the walk you will encounter Digimon. And yeah, so it's a weird little thing. I wish I could use them more, but I always walk, and there's no belt clip, so yeah. I'm not a huge fan of them, but mainly because they don't have a belt clip. You could probably mod one on, or just get some blue tack and something that could clip to a belt, but it's very, you need to be very precise in how you position it. And that's the Pendulum Neos. As I said, they're pretty nifty. Bandai Asia needs to stop, and I guess they have at this point now, which is good. But yeah, so they had extra cycle shells, decided to make a Digivice that you would need to position in your pocket or just shake, and that's what they did. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!